What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be going over Severance Enclosure and how to make the most Titan of all Titan builds. This one's awesome, guys. Check it out. So for this particular build, the key components are going to be Monte Carlo and Severance Enclosure as far as exotics. Then we went with Monte Carlo here because it just synergizes really well with the core of this build, which is to use our melee quite a bit. So when we use our melee, Monte Carlo is getting a bump, and when we use Monte Carlo, we get our melee back. For this particular loadout, or this particular video, I'm going to be using the middle tree solar, but this also works really good with bottom tree striker and top tree void. As far as the rest of the weapons go, really just pair them to whatever you're doing. I'll be running some lost sectors, and so I needed unstoppable, and I'll just be using a rocket launcher for cleanup. Now, as we get into the mods and what we're going to be using, I'll be using Well of Ions, which states that if I pick up an arc elemental well, your next melee deals extra damage, which is really nice for this build. I'll be running an elemental charge, so when I pick up the elemental wells, I become charged with light. I'll be running the Overload Wellmaker, and here's the Severance Enclosure. It says powered melee kills and finishers unleash explosions. The Overload Wellmaker will give me 2 wells when I perform a finisher. Reactive pulse, so I get a overshield while I'm doing finishers, and I get that little pulse that comes out when I'm surrounded. And just to bump up my rocket, I'll have Argent Ordnance, and then we have Energy Accelerant, which does increase the explosions from Severance Enclosure, as it does treat it like Firefly. Now, the reason this build is extremely fun and almost hilarious is that it's really easy to get the kills with the hammer on this, especially as you start to get the stacks. But it also really bumps all of the enemies up. It's really hilarious to see an entire field of enemies just go flying. So as you start to pick up Roaring Flames, and then you start to take care of Well of Irons, it really does a lot of damage, and you can really pump things out. As you see, I will take advantage of quite a few things here. I'll take advantage of not only the hammer, but I'll take care of my grenade, and really just making sure that I'm taking full advantage of this particular build here. I'm going to try and get this finisher off so I can get some charge with light. I did get it, and you can see how far that reaches. I'll use my hammer over here. It does shoot all the ads up. When they come down, they're all finishable, so then you can just clean up the pack one more time. Really synergizes well with this. You really get that Argent Ordnance up quite a bit. And overall, just a really fun build. I think that you're really going to enjoy this one. I'll let you watch the gameplay on this, but you can blow through lost sectors with this. I ran this loadout in GMs and was doing quite well with it. Overall, just a really fun build. And if you're just tired of the same old meta crap, this is huge and fun. I hope that you guys give this one a try. Get out there, dust off that Severance Enclosure, and have a good time. Good hunting, Guardians. Well, and as always, Guardians, I appreciate the watch. And if you like my content, give me a subscribe, smash that like button, and we'll be making a lot of good content in the future. If there's anything that you'd like to see in the future, send me a comment down below. Send a particular exotic that you feel like you want to see a build for. I'll give it a go. Other than that, good hunt, Guardians.